Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 126 of the Off the Menu podcast. We're back from our motherfucking break. Winter break's over.
Chill, boy.
I wish it wasn't, honestly, but we're here.
Whoa. It's not almost over. It's almost over.
It's over. It's over. We're back. We're here. But thank you guys for tuning into the Off the Menu podcast. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. I'm your host, Tay. I'm here with my brothers, my co-host, Moose.
Yeah.
P.
Hello.
IT Tech Support in the back, Sifu Ying. Tech support, Matt, Fat in the back.
Eating on some popcorn.
Dude, those spicy popcorns, though, are so fire.
Hell yeah, soldier.
And it's like 110 calories for one cup.
Oh, really?
They're like healthy fucking popcorn.
Pretty good. I just tried some.
Yeah.
Solid.
They were
I was
at
kind of confused on
Sierra.
Oh my god.
That's where we bought it that one day.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What the?
And then we ate the whole bag in like 2 days, and then we were like, fuck, we gotta go back and try the other flavors. But yeah, that spicy one's pretty good.
They need to put that shit in the movie theater, man. I'd be eating so much of that.
Just take it to the movie
Yeah, they're
theater.
just gonna upsell
know.
you fucking $20 for a bag.
Not if you have the movie club membership.
But that's $2 though. Sneak that bitch in.
The whole bag?
Yeah.
That's $2.
Yeah, like two something.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Tough.
Pretty good.
Tough, bro.
But thank you guys for tuning in thus far. We are starting with a new year, new us, kind of. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We're always the same.
I don't. When people say the new year, new me, I hope so. Like in good ways and positive ways, but like don't change who you are. I mean, unless you're a bad person, you know what I mean. But like, don't really change.
Who's
who
a
you are,
bad
you know?
person?
You know? Who's
Name
a bad
one.
person?
Name one
there's-
bad person that
there's
you would
plenty,
change
dude.
in the world.
In the world?
Yeah.
In the
A bad
world.
person?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like Batman.
Well, that's not like in our world.
Hey, don't throw any
That's his world.
disrespect, son.
Barack Obama. No, I'm playing.
Whoa,
Barack
whoa,
Obama.
whoa.
See, and then I get
He's
attacked.
no, he's a reptilian though.
An Anunnaki.
Anunnaki.
Well, he's not
Exactly.
Anunnaki level, but he's reptilian.
He's controlled by the Anunnaki, but
Yeah.
that's a different episode.
Yeah. No.
Well, we can
dude,
digress.
I've been going.
I've been going through rabbit holes too. X has some crazy shit now.
Yeah.
You can't help
And
it.
there's threads of like a bunch of like FBI cases
Yep.
and all these things that are coming out. And I've been reading. Yeah.
No,
dude.
there's. I've
the
been
world is
watching,
on fire right
No,
now.
it is. I've been watching this one guy who he's been going back and watching every Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
And taking every conspiracy and then breaking it down over like an hour and a half episode.
Really?
He gives us top 25, so I listened to 3 of them so far. Damn. There's so much shit that they
There's so
talk
much.
Yeah,
about,
bro.
and it's nice that I don't have to sit through all of it and talk about it.
And it's like,
Oh, they got hookahs for sale now?
hell
yeah.
They got a shipment coming
Only
in,
at
guys.
Priority Source.
Priority Source, our sponsor.
Our sponsor for the day. Actually, for like the past 3 months. But yeah.
Get your hookah or your vape needs from Priority Source before February because the ban
Because
is
they're banning.
the ban has been pushed out till February. So
Oh, really?
Get your flavored vapes now while you
What
can.
I've heard, it's crazy because my brother-in-law, I asked him because he buys his vapes online, like wholesale price. And I go, so do you think you could still do that? And he said, from what I'm told, it's not illegal for me to buy those from out of state. And I said, oh, okay.
It's illegal for to sell
In
and
state
use
store.
and use
And use.
in the state of Utah.
But
So
like,
you
are
get
they,
a fine.
they're,
huh?
they're cracking down on that though, for real?
It's just like how
sure.
alcohol. You can't buy alcohol online. So it's not hard for them to implement
But
that.
I'm saying though, you can drink alcohol.
yeah, you can drink alcohol, but you can't.
So, but I'm saying, I'm walking in the streets, Fed sees me with a flavored vape. He said, yo, you can't have that.
Yep.
That's crazy as fuck.
The new weed, man. It's
Motherfuckers
the
is
new
pocket
weed.
watching me for vapes.
Vapes. Vapes.
Only flavored vapes, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
flavored vapes.
smoke your tobacco flavor.
Looks like I'm going to cigarettes.
Mint,
Yeah.
mint isn't technically not
Remember, this is
flavored.
what we've been talking about for last year.
Fucking
It don't
Christ.
look cool smoking a vape in a movie.
What's crazy is
Big tobacco was
there's a
taking it
movie
over.
that Jenna Ortega's in, and she hits a fucking vape. I can't remember what movie. It's like a new movie, bro. She's hitting a fucking vape.
And that shit was not tight.
But like the
Not
well,
tight.
there's isn't the new movie. It came out like a couple months ago. Channing Tatum. And
yeah.
he's hitting a vape on that bitch.
Blink twice.
Still-
Yeah.
still not cool.
Still not.
It
as
was
cool if he's
super
smoking a
not
cigarette.
cool.
It's super
Yeah.
not cool. Now look at him, he's
I was
single.
like, what a freaking
Wait, he was-
douchebag.
He was engaged.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They cut it off. Though.
Zoe Kravitz.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Zoe
Done.
Kravitz.
Dude, she saw him smoking that vape and was like, can't do it.
She
Magic
wrote
Mike.
it in the movie. She
Yeah,
made the
and then
movie.
she realized
she
it wasn't
wrote
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wrote the movie.
Oh, dude, like her and Matt Reeves got to go on like the director on director interview.
Okay.
It was very, very good. And she wrote the whole thing. Like I was
That's
like,
awesome.
damn, she's badass. Well, speaking of,
There are
also,
some new films that are actually pretty good that I've been seeing.
very good.
That I haven't seen, but like that look good, obviously.
Yeah.
I've seen Nosferatu.
I heard
watched
I heard
that.
it's solid.
was that Lily Depp?
Here's Lily
Yeah,
Lily Rose Depp. Here's the thing. I'm
Heard it
gonna
was
warn.
eerie though.
I'm gonna warn everybody. Okay. it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
You have to be kind of down. Robert Eggers is the director.
Yep.
And he's the guy that did like The Witch, Northman. I'm leaving one out. Witch, Northman, and I can't think of it right now.
You're fine.
But he has a very, very particular like style that's a little like, let's just say he goes in very deep, and the way that he wants to do it is the way he's gonna do it. And so I went to go watch it with Maddie, and I already knew she wasn't gonna like it, but I needed her for emotional support because there's
you could do it
hella
by
rats.
yourself. Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no hella rats.
Oh.
I would have watched it by myself, easy peasy. But there was like, I heard there was a shot. There was a shot with like.
I'm guessing things don't really change.
Shut up. But there was a shot with like 200 rats, and I'm just like, I'm gonna have a hard time in this movie. So
Jump
she's
scare.
Like, I'll go see it. I'll go see it with you. Only like 2 jump scares in the whole movie, but it's just it's low key kind of. It's like the best way I could put it. It's like dark sexy.
Ooh.
It's kind of gross. It's a little nasty.
It's what's crazy is Simeon made a movie review. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, well,
I've been
he,
off.
He made a movie review and he says it's a good movie, but he thinks the plot dies a little bit.
In the
he thinks
third act, yeah.
he thinks everything is good, and the costumes, the what is it called? Like the environment that you're in, the lighting, the cinematography, all of it good. But he said the plot was just missed a little push, I guess.
I think to say to his point, cinematography on point.
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere, the eeriness on
Costumes, all
point.
that
Costumes,
stuff.
acting. Everybody was acting their ass off.
Yeah.
It was like I love Willem Dafoe. Probably his best acting I've seen like in years.
Wow.
But he's really good already. But like that was like my favorite thing I've ever seen him in. But it's I don't want to spoil it or anything. But there's just a lot of sexual energy, and not in the way that you want to see. Horny in probably the grossest way that you could probably imagine. And then they're not afraid.
Like 2 girls, 1 cup?
No.
Okay, because
Well, that's not creepy though.
Yeah, but he's saying horny, but
No,
disgusting.
Like a Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Like
what? Like Esmeralda and the Hunchback,
Okay.
Quasimodo, like kind of
Okay.
like it's like, dude, really?
that love story?
He's kind of gross, but it's very it does kind of die off in the third act, but I felt like they wanted it to go there because it's like a prophecy, it's prophetic, like it's things that have happened in her past that are coming back to meet her.
to hunt her again.
Yeah, so it's like, but you guys had to watch it. I don't want to spoil it since
watch
it's so
that.
brand new.
Because it's already spoiled, but yeah.
It's already spoiled.
Let's go ahead and get into the episode. We've been on a break, so let's talk about what we did on our break. Let's start with you, P.
Damn.
I'm curious. I haven't seen you in like forever.
What I do, bro? Fuck. December. It's already over, which is so crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
December's over.
My birthday was basically the beginning of December, end of November. And I did my first actual DJ set at a bar or club. I'd say that's probably one of the most memorable things that had happened
You did a great job, by the way.
this year. I know I fucked up at the beginning because I had the second song on the wrong disc, so that's why I fucked up. So how Elliot was DJing, he had them both on disc A, and he just had the fader in the middle. And how I like to do it is I have 2 separate discs, so I can do what I need to do. So I try to transition to the next song and go fade disc B, fucking dead silence, and I said, "What happened? What happened? Is the chord messed up?" And I go down. I said, "Oh." It's on the wrong disc. It was like 30 seconds, but like you know how that is in a bar or a club, dead silence. Everybody's like, "What the fuck happened?" Other than that, that was super fun, very exciting. I want to do more. December, I haven't done shit,
Really?
honestly.
This is what the time off was for, though. It's a major reset for us,
Yeah.
and I'm happy that we did it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
100%.
As crazy as to say, you know how people feel as if holidays are very exhausting and very busy for people, and you're taking pictures, you're buying gifts, you're going to dinners, you're going to parties, and you're trying to fit this all in like 1 week, 2 week, which is half the month already.
Yeah.
I didn't really have to do that.
No, that's nice.
So like Friendsmas and Christmas, and I kind of acclimated to not celebrating Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Honestly. Now, granted, I have nieces and nephews, and I celebrate with them because the kids are important, and I want them to feel as if they're important, special, and they get to experience the American life because they go to school, and then kids are like, "Hey, what'd you get for Christmas?" So
So like giving the Christmas experience, the
Exactly.
Christmas spirit.
And I wasn't able to experience that really. And once again, nothing against my parents. I love them. They did everything they needed to do for me to live a great life. But like, I just didn't have that. So I was at the homies, hanging out. They'd buy me a gift or they'd give me food, whatever. And I'm grateful. But bro, I was inside. I was finding new music. And basically, bro, I just been plotting and making connections to make sure that I'm able to set myself up for success to DJ in the future.
Nice.
So you'll probably see me at some bars, some clubs. I'm not playing your top 100 though, so just know that I'm not playing Not Like Us. I'm not playing fucking Fiend. I'm not playing fucking. The top 100 I did play was Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter because that was a banger. You know,
That's actually surprising.
I played that bitch. I did. I played it at fucking Coterie.
I was like, okay, I'm not hating.
But yeah, I am trying to find a sound, and not even necessarily find a sound, but create an environment here where a sound has been played, essentially. So a lot of the homies like Andy Doors, he kind of, and I don't know if I told him this really. I did tell him like you showed me a lot of different lanes in music, in the sense of just because of Jersey, but he's like an East Coast guy, and he's been in New York, he's been to Jersey. And he's had a DJ from Baltimore come by, and like they have like Be More Club, Jersey Club. Like that sound is sick as fuck to me. Like I said, it's a certain bass line that's played, like Cash Cobain that I was telling you guys about like last year. And it's the same bass line. And so he's bringing that sound here because once again, Utah is, I think it's free reign for when it comes to music, honestly, because we don't have anybody, we've talked about this before, to kind of claim this place and make a sound and make a wave. Granted, I think Ferrari Smoke's did a good job, and he did Ferrari Smoke, either or whatever. Good job of like finding himself and making a sound for himself, going into like rap, punk. Like I think that's sick. I think Iden and Seven Wing Money, they're dope. They have their own sound, but I just don't think that we have created a setting or environment for people to be vulnerable and open when it comes to music choice. And like, I understand partying and clubbing and having fun, but my intentions with this is to bring new music to like-minded people and enjoy it. I don't care for you getting fucked up and not remembering the songs I played, you know? So one big dream and big goal is somehow bringing Solection here and somehow getting on Solection. That's huge. Like that's something that I just recently have wanted to do because that is a sound that I'm going for, which is R&B mixes with Ballet funk, Jersey, Brazilian funk, house, like, you know, Miami bass, Jersey club, like all that stuff.
I love Jersey Club.
It's a different world because I thought I knew music. Once again, at the end of the day, I thought I knew a shit ton of music. And once again, I stick in my lane, and there's certain things I don't touch, like screamo and country, which is not. There's nothing wrong with that music, but I just don't mess with that because I don't quite understand it. Do I want to? Don't care to. But I like I said, I just want Solection to be here. That's why I created R and Bounce, because it's inspired from having R&B music, people singing along, and then it's like, oh shit, I know this song, so I can sing it. But wait, this isn't the actual song. I'm dancing a lot differently than the actual song would be, you know? So I like creating these experiences and sharing music. That's like the best way for me to like, I don't know, feel fulfilled, I guess. And like have people like, oh shit, I like what he's playing. And they're having fun. Like,
No, dude, you do have a very good set. Like the set that I heard is very, very good stuff. So you have a very good taste in music. But it's to that point though. It's like when you feel like you really love something and you like indulge in it, right? And then you feel like you're knowledgeable, and then when you get to a certain point, you realize you're like, oh shoot, I actually don't know a lot of stuff about this, and then you kind of come back up with all that like, I guess that reality check. It's like there's so much more. So I totally get that.
No, exactly, dude. It's so funny how one song could sound so different in so many ways. Like there's so many like songs I have of Liability or Drake, and there's so many different mixes, or even Brent, or even Kanye, or fucking Travis. There's just so many different versions of them. And it's new music to me at the end of the day, because it's just different melody, it's a different bass line, it's a different. So I've had fun with that. I haven't practiced much in December. I've just been trying to just find new music to make more sets and like make transitions and stuff like that with ideas that I have in my mind. There's a bunch of mixes of songs that I want to mix with original songs to like get people like, oh shit, what did he do there? You know? So
I feel that.
yeah, that has been for me December. Yeah, honestly, being a potato, finding a bunch of music, and spending time with my family, and giving my mother money so we can go to Thailand. I'm gonna be back bald head.
Damn, eyebrows too?
Yeah,
Damn, yeah.
I got to do it, bro, for my people.
Wait, are you gonna be like a monk at like the actual temple for how long?
I'm finna stay there. In actuality, probably 2 weeks of being a monk.
Damn, in the motherland.
In the motherland. I'll be there for a month, for sure. Yeah, man, I don't know. There's this perception of me, once again, of me being a fuckboy and wanting to make sexual advances on women, which is not the case. I promise you, I don't.
I thought you were just a man that fuck boys. But,
You know, see?
Yeah.
Oh, chill.
Yeah. Lady bye.
that's his first experience back when he comes back to the States. He's like, yo, you know what?
They actually give great.
A hole's a hole.
It's like they knew how to touch me, man.
Yeah, they just knew what they were doing, and
It's
I
like
just.
Dave Chappelle's skit, The Dude's Night Out. He's like, you know what, Dave? A mouth's a mouth.
Oh my god.
I would take it to the grave if that happened on God, so
Wait.
you guys would never know.
In the context of 2024, when he says boys, he means men. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lately.
Well, when you say boys,
Yeah,
you mean
yeah.
boys.
Yeah, you know.
When you say boys, you
Lady
mean,
boy, you know.
mean high schoolers.
No, stop, bro.
Let's not do this.
We got to see how it plays out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay,
Damn.
whatever.
I'm married. Shit.
I'm mentally preparing myself for that, though. Honestly.
For men? What are you talking about?
Hello. He said for boys. No, becoming a monk again. I haven't done it
yeah.
since. Shit, bro. I haven't done it since I was a teenager. Actually,
Same, 14 when last time I
I
did
was a
that.
teenager, and my parents have been wanting me to do it. And once again, this goes back to what we all relate on is just a generational. I have this pride in me where my dad did his best to make sure the culture didn't die within me.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that as a child and as growing up that I was pretty stubborn and arrogant and prideful to not wanting to do what my dad wanted me to do. But now being at the age of 27, which is crazy to say, fuck.
Just wait until you get more.
Yeah, wait until you hit 32.
I know.
You think that's crazy? You think that's crazy?
29 is kind of tight though, you know.
Because you're in the in-between.
Yeah, you're in the
exactly.
limbo. Yeah, you're in the.
But here's
You're just chilling right now.
But here's the thing, though. I heard something that kind of made me feel better. It was sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
No, it's
though.
okay. Go
ahead. But it's now that like times have advanced, right? People
Yeah.
are living longer. Things are harder, right? Things are more expensive. Like we can't just be
to
popping off
an
and buying
extent.
homes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there is kind of a new adulthood where emerging adulthood kind of spans within like the first couple of like your early 20s, mid 20s, and then the what's the word? Kind of the years where you learn a ton now. It kind of I'm like in that mode, like even like 28 to even early 30s is like formative years now, which is kind of weird to say, but it really is true, especially like now that like the world is everything goes so fast. Like we can't expect to kind of just keep up with the Joneses and just kind of keep moving forward with it in most cases, especially in our case when we're trying to like in everything that we do, we kind of try to build different things and we're navigating untrenched waters in our case. So I don't know. I feel like even though we're like, 20, 30s, like it's still, there's still a lot of adulthood that we're still yet to experience. So it's not like we're old, even though we
100%.
are.
I mean, once again, I talked to an elderly couple 2 days ago. It was their anniversary. 55 years, bro.
Damn.
Twice my age. And she asked me a question like, how are like, and she meant it. You know how? Because once again, I work in service industry, a restaurant. How are you? Good. How have you been? Blah blah. You know. But she asked me like, how's your life? Like, how's your life being at 27? Because I told her like that's twice the age that I've lived. And you know, I was like, honestly, learning how to be a fucking adult.
Yeah.
Still, like I'm still learning how to be an adult and take care of things. Like, granted, I'm healthy. My bills are paid. I make sure I eat every day. But there's so many things that we deal with as individuals that cause stress, heartache, sadness, you know, madness, anger, whatever it may be. And I've come to the point where I have learned how to somewhat manage my emotions a lot better. And she said the same thing. She's like, I'm still learning how to be an adult too. At the age of fucking 70, bro.
That's crazy.
Seriously, like,
that's crazy.
there's shit that you've never experienced within your 50 years of life, 60 years of life, and then something happens the next day. You're like, oh shit, I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
And I've been here for fucking,
Which is crazy. I mean, I definitely feel that. It was crazy to hear that from a 7-year-old. But also to kind of back my first statement, it's like things are easier. Like I like to give credit to like the older generation. They had to grow up faster. Like every single one.
We don't have to.
But we are kind of faced with different challenges from any other generation, as many other generations have to do, right? Even like once we have kids and stuff, they're gonna have to voice like a bunch of. I'm not having kids. Well, maybe there's actually a chance. I'm gonna tell you guys later. No, this not for real, but it's like. Oh. Well, Maddie's cousin's having a baby, and we're super excited for it.
Okay,
so like stuff like that. But then I'll tell you guys more about that later.
Yeah.
That's personal stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just. It's different waters, man. We're navigating different things.
Yeah, I think like back to what I was saying is my dad is very prideful in where he comes from. And
as many Laotian people.
Yeah, and like what he teaches and what he wants to live on. Like he's instilled in my brain, bro. He wanted 5 sons. Like once again, I don't know if I'm getting 5 sons, bro. I don't know if that's happening.
You're on pace for 2.
I'm on pace for 0 right now, bro.
You're on pace for 2.
No, you will.
Everyone's having kids in their 30s.
30 is the new 25.
Look at all the homies now. I'm kind of envious in the ones that had kids young, because now they're old enough to take care of themselves.
I know, but the thing is, it's harder when you get older too. I mean, not for men, but for women to bear a child when they're older, it's a lot harder. So that's something.
If I could,
modern day science though is crazy.
No, 100%. Don't get me wrong, but it's still like there's so many stipulations and things that come into play.
They carry the weight on that.
So like I don't. Once again, I pray to God, the woman that I marry that bears my children, that that you're as healthy as ever and we're ready to go. But I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But at the end of the day, I want the culture and where I came from to live on. I talked about this with Afrofu because he's Honduras and he migrated from there to here, and I was like, bro, we're American, but don't get me wrong, you're Honduras American. I'm Thai American, Laotian American, like that. Comes first. Like that's where your bloodline is at. You got to understand that that's where you came from. Because 50 years from now, bro, this shit might be gone. Like that Christian, that history, the paperwork, whatever it may be, might be gone. Like it might be watered out because all the people here are going to be looking like mixed babies. So the only way you're going to be able to know about that stuff is the people that are full blood that live here, or you go back to the homeland and they're still doing things that they're doing. But how easy is it for you to go back to the homeland and actually do that, So I have to, I've been mentally preparing myself to, go back there and go there with intentions and learn.
Good, yeah.
And actually practice those things. Because once again, when I did it when I was younger, I was just doing it because my parents told me to do it.
Yeah, of course, like most of us.
And they gave us money.
We got hella money.
Yeah, it was like $10, $20. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like when you did
I got $300.
Jesus Christ!
As a 14-year-old, that's a fucking shit ton.
Actually, I did buy my Xbox after that. So maybe,
but then also the temple, like,
well, they get
they let you take a little bit of your donations as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that are a little hesitant to do it, it's pretty much a summer job.
And it's not even a job, bro. It's like summer school.
It's honestly really fun. I did it with my cousin and my homie.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to do it with people that I like.
Yeah, I did it with Bout.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's tight.
I was like 12, like 11. Bout was like, it was funny. Bout brought his Xbox. We got the Wi-Fi password somehow.
You got to play video games? Dude, the most didn't let us watch TV.
We were just watching stuff off his Xbox. We were really playing games.
Oh yeah.
If they saw that, they would not. Yeah.
Definitely, because we would be playing the shit out of that.
Yeah, they were not going for that.
Fun fact though, the second I got out of the temple, I was bald headed. I got into my normal clothes. I looked crazy, and then we didn't even go home right away. We went to go watch Twilight Eclipse, and it was the first movie I saw in 2 weeks. Parents? Oh no, like my cousins.
Okay, I was gonna say your parents took you to Eclipse.
My cousins were not my parents. My cousins they came visiting, right? They're there for the summer, so we went to go, and I hadn't watched TV for 2 weeks. It was the best fucking thing I've ever seen. I was like, oh my god, there's wolves and shit. It's fucking hot. Hell yeah.
So how was your break?
My break, it's been chill, dude. I've been it's very much the same as Pete. Like, I just put my foot off the gas almost completely in a sense of like responsibilities. Once I was like, I have a week off. Me and the lady just been watching movies, hanging out with the puppy. He's being very restless because there's some days where just like, oh my God, I don't want to do shit. And it's getting cold and he's a little guy, right? So he gets like hella cold super fast. So he doesn't want to be outside either. So we just been chilling, watching movies. Went to go see Sonic 3, went to go see Nosferatu. Just trying. We're really, for the next year, we really want to try to get platinum in our movie club thing because we have not yet. And we're like, we got to go see it, especially like with the movies coming out for the next year. We're really hopeful that we're going to be able to hit that. But then other than that, it's like, you know, hanging out with the friends and family. It's chill because my in-laws live 5 minutes away from my parents. So it's super easy to kind of go back and forth during like the Christmas time. Dude, it's just eating a shit ton. And I was like, I'm going to like, because I've been trying to like shed some weight, but this last week I'm like, I don't care. I'm eating as much as I want. I'm fucking doing whatever the fuck I want. This is my week to like just chill out before we had to go back on grind mode. So very, 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 very chill time. Like not trying to put too much pressure on just like responsibilities and things like that. And then also like the creative grind, I'm just gonna like I bought some new art supplies, which I'm super excited for, but I'm like I'm letting him marinate because I watched it. You know, remember Peter McKinnon? Photographer on Instagram, he's super dope. He was he kind of broke down something, and I watched this like maybe it was either yesterday or 2 days ago. The days are blending together like crazy. But he was saying something in the sense of like, if you don't like the difference between like preparation, and I'm totally paraphrasing, but preparation towards execution. Sometimes a lot of us are stuck in the preparation mode, like writing in the journal. Like he literally hit everything that I love to do, like writing in the journals, talking to friends about it, like kind of seeing if like the idea is a good idea. And then staying so much in that stage where you don't hit the execution. And this last week, I'm just like, yeah, maybe this year, you know, I should really start thinking about executing some ideas. Some, of course, like the ones that are a little bit more tangible compared to the ones that are a little bit more grand. So just kind of like thinking about it, but I just been enjoying time with the fams, man. Yeah. And I got this cool hat. You guys can't see it. It's a Batman hat, and I'm fucking stoked on it. Yeah. That's pretty much all I got.
Well, that's good. I'm happy you guys had some time off and you guys were able to relax.
What about you? You said you're busy.
Tay was not.
I shot a podcast episode.
Yeah, you did.
Size.
Yes.
That's already out. No, I've just been grinding, honestly. We didn't have any. I haven't had.
So it was a busy month for you, huh?
I haven't had.
You need the month off to be busy.
I haven't had a good night's sleep since this month started. Really? Since the holidays.
Damn.
Just been so busy.
Why is that?
Is it loud or is it just
no?
You can't
It's
sleep?
just you can't sleep.
Your mind is just
racing, trying to figure shit out. Honestly, I thought I would get more time to relax and just. Over the last month, I was like, man, I'm just happy we don't have the podcast because then I can just relax. And then it turns into us coming up with something where right now we're on a board game spree. So we're playing a lot of board games.
Oh, hell yeah. What board games?
Family, us, like we're just been spreading it around, making sure that we're all still with people throughout our break. Had a lot of visits at the hospital over the past month. And so that's kind of like taken away from our time. And then the holidays especially too. So trying to juggle all that stuff while trying to figure out our future because our house got pushed back now to April.
Oh, really? Damn.
So it was supposed to be done in next
February,
month.
Yeah.
So now that's pushed out to April. So now we're replanning
What happened?
People don't want to work, man. People don't want to work.
Construction dudes?
Oh, is it labor just
labor, man.
Man.
People do. They're getting the job done,
Is
but
the foundation there?
honestly, dude,
or is there anything?
our house should be done.
There?
The house should be done. This is the way I look at it. The house should be done because instead of working on the next 3 homes, they should have finished our home. So they put up our framing, did the HVAC and all that stuff, and so they decided, you know what, this is almost complete.
Yeah,
let's just start.
there. Yeah,
let's just start on those ones. So they did the foundation, the everything. They did everything for the house, and those houses are all caught up to our house now. And so I was
Who's
like,
the project manager?
I know, man.
What the fuck?
Who is it though? Who's you going through? Do you know?
Homes.
Homes.
Yeah, that's the.
Damn, that's rough, man. And they have no excuse. There's been no snow.
It's fine.
No storms.
Yeah, no, there ain't been no snow. Our biggest worry was there was going to be snow, but it hasn't snowed.
Back shit up, yeah.
I was
And
depressed
so
about
now
no
this
snow.
next year, I know there's gonna be a lot of snow because it usually doesn't really pick up on snow until the new year.
It's gonna snow tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. See. So I'm over here like, God, man, we would have been in our house next month, so we've been thinking about that, how our next few steps are gonna be. And I plan on taking on like some projects next year. I want to do some social media stuff for people, businesses, all that kind of stuff, and just social media manager and make money. I don't. Yeah. And then
no more for free.
Yeah, no more for free. I'm done doing shit for free, dude. I'm tired of it.
You put in your reps though. You should be proud.
I know, but
you got experience.
Just tired of it now. I'm reinvesting in myself, so I'm buying more stuff for the camera. I bought a whole new rig for it. I'm gonna buy a new lens here in the next month or two. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. We sponsored our first basketball team.
Saw that. Yo, you guys flooded the fucking Instagram. I was like, what is happening?
That was
right
her.
Now?
That was her.
What is happening?
She really wanted to post that. I'd said no, but she did it.
She did it anyway.
Well,
it's a story. It's gone the next day.
I know,
so
but
I know. I get it.
You get it, though.
I was like, what the fuck?
You get
Just
it.
like clicking
right?
through that shit.
That's like people when they go to concerts and record the whole concert. I'm like, what'd you watch?
Oh, dude.
You know what I mean? I don't care that you. I don't care to see what you did at your concert. You should have just been enjoying the moment.
I take like 2 pictures and I'm not on my phone.
Don't get me wrong. If there's a song that I need,
no, that's fine. You know,
but I'm not posting all that shit.
Yeah.
You take very tasteful pictures at concerts. So it's like with the homies, you know, like it's very good. It's very tasteful, very tasteful.
I'm very anti like post.
Yeah.
3 posts is enough. If you have an event, like 3 posts is enough. Or if like the fire ass song that you were waiting to see live and it was like just as good as you thought it would be live, like okay, cool. But I didn't need you on an airball on our feed.
That was her fault. That's not my fault.
I didn't need to see that.
That's not a fuck, man. Rough for me. I rolled my ankle too. And I played like shit, bro. It was bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. With off the menu on your back, dog.
Dude, I'm washed. I'm so washed. I realized how bad I was.
I was just upset I didn't get a practice jersey.
You can have one.
The prints were falling off. So.
Yeah, they were falling. We did that shit in 2 days. So
it was like okay, I get you.
It was a practice jersey, literally. Yeah, it was just. Yeah.
You know, maybe they'll get a real jersey the next one.
Did you see the one that they're doing in January?
That's the one I was talking about.
Do we want to do that? That's $700.
$700, but I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the commitment.
Oh,
every once a week for the next 7 weeks.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's a weekly tournament. Oh, so you play 8 games to get into the playoffs, and then out of your 8 games, it's nice. Yeah. But can we get others to
every
commit?
Day? Well, not every day, but every week.
What's the?
Because I played in the Indonesian one where we did a weekly one. We had our team.
It's crazy. They wouldn't let me play in that one.
Yeah, that shit was weird because they let us play. No,
they wouldn't let me. No, dead bro. I went. It was when I was actually pretty good still, and it was at the Carmelone Center in Lehigh. Oh, it was actually the Mongolian one.
No, you played that one.
Yeah, I went to the Mongolian one. Homie, his name is Timu. He's like, hey, I got a team. We're playing a Mongolian tournament. You should come play. I go play. We waxed the first 2 teams. And Grant, I have like 20, 30 because these guys are not good. And one of the commissioners, I guess, or one of the guys that has a team in there and he's been in the league for a while, he goes, hey, you're part of that Asian league, right? That's TiVo? I'm like, yeah. And he talks to Timu and he says, hey, he's not Mongolian. He can't be here. Whoa. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, just because you guys got waxed, because it was his team who got waxed. I'm like, so just because you guys are getting whooped, but
I didn't know that they're that strict.
It used to be very strict back in the day, though.
I was like, bro, it's just, I'm one man.
Yeah.
Just play defense. I am not that good.
They know one guy can change the tide. Yeah. It's like he boosts morale like a motherfucker.
It was funny. They're strict as, but every week, I think I could, I can ask, but we'll see. I don't know.
If you can get the team together and we can get some money invested into it, then we can reinvest into it. Honestly, it was very fun to watch a team like ours could just get put together. And
First time playing together,
And
we were playing good ass basketball, bro, until like the playoffs until we were tired because they started becoming fucking.
That's what we need to change.
Yeah, but like early on, like till playoffs, like I said, we were playing great basketball, swinging it.
We should have went undefeated, and honestly, if we go undefeated, I think it changes in the playoffs because we have this.
We probably make it to the championship.
We have the break.
Yeah,
we probably would have won.
Yeah,
I think we win the championship.
Yeah, we probably make it there
because I was watching the championship game and the ejection.
Oh, there was an ejection?
Yeah, there was an ejection.
Quay's ass?
Yep. He was talking his shit, though. He was like, I'll fucking beat your ass.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. To the ref. And the ref was like, dude, it's a championship game. I'm letting you talk, whatever, but I'm going to let you know right now, I'm gonna eject you. And they were like, the guy that owns the place, he was like, just kick him out. Why are you guys keeping him in the game? He's like,
the new owner?
yeah. And then, because he showed up to watch the last game, and then so much shit was going on. I was like, I'm out. I was like, I left at half. I was just like, all right, Sam, I'm
He's
out.
a bucket, but yeah, he'd be a little emotional on the court.
Oh, a whole lot of emotional because it's a championship game.
Yeah,
they're down 1 point and a half.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, really?
1 point and a half.
How you
And
get
then-
half a point?
No,
1 point at
at the halftime.
Oh, duh. My bad. Sorry, I don't know sports. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my
But
best.
no, and they end up losing by 30.
Really?
The tide switched that much.
Oh, because of the emotion.
Yeah,
they're all
and
like-
and it changes, because I swear to God, watching JP and Trey is like they've never aged when they play
Together?
Trey, Quay just yelling. He's like, "Why are you shooting half court?" And he pulls up half court too. Trey, boom, twice from half court, boom, boom, and then he was like, "Okay, you do you." JP's not getting guarded. JP comes up, pull up 3 times from the same spot, and they're on fire. They're keeping up right now. And I was like,
Before the half?
Before the half, right before the half, and they're only down 1. So like they had the momentum. Like it was now who you were going to guard on their team when they're all shooting like that, right? And they can keep shooting like that the whole game. And then when that happens, the tide switch. They got no more bigs.
Yeah.
They only had 3 bigs, and he was one of them.
Yeah.
Right, and then you have to worry about him driving.
Physicality with Quay because
So
Quay's physical.
you need him to kick out to you because the way they play is like, okay, you got Trey on the wing, you got fucking JP on the wing, kick.
Yeah.
Who's going to get in there? Now they have no one that can drive the ball and kick it every single time.
Yeah.
Dan, you guys need to commentate.
Those white boys are.
Oh,
And
man,
you
they
also
cooked
need a
the
sports
shit
podcast
out of
because
us.
I don't know
White
this
boys,
shit,
yeah,
man.
those white boys cooked us, bro.
Yeah, but they didn't take
They're
a
nice.
bad shot.
I
No,
wouldn't say. Hold on.
dude,
The thing is, I'm not saying they're bad. Okay, they're bad shots to a regular casual basketball player, but those guys played at a pretty high level, so those are good shots to them. But like an average watcher, like he's doing a pull up in your face, like that's not a good shot to an average person. You know?
But they making them though. So they're every time the whole problem with me is we watched that half. I was like, okay, well, cool, we're in the half, but then he couldn't. But he could not miss at all.
Yeah, no,
the corner every time he would drive to the hoop, and then if he can't finish, and he finished a goddamn near every single time. There's one guy he just damn near he played D2 whatever.
Yeah.
He could finish at the rim every time, and if he couldn't, he looked. He had his homie in the corner every single time, waiting for him. Boom, ball 3, and then it started pulling away because we played iso ball. We didn't have a bench.
The problem is I was trying to, I don't know, there was just miscommunication. I should have done a better job, but I knew how to do matchups, but Noah wanted some different people in to do certain things, and I was just like, no, we can't guard him. He's taking back. Yeah, but whatever. It is what it is.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
There's always
too
more.
much sports talk. People don't want to listen to this.
Dude,
mean,
you
don't.
talked about dark sexual shit.
Yeah,
for
you talk
Yeah,
about
because
first
people
team
love
darkness.
Nosferatu. It's the #1 movie in the world. People don't know about
and
the
they
freaking
say that about
T-bill.
every movie that comes out.
Yeah.
Every damn movie that
Because-
comes out into the #1 movie in the world.
Oh my God. It's the same thing. It's like, it's like the #1 new album of the year because it's a new album.
No, it's
and
not.
it's the best album right now.
They don't do that.
Yeah, they do. It's the hottest album out right now.
Okay, name an album they did that for.
I don't know. Chromacopia, I guess.
And that one was. But that one was.
It was. That's what I'm
that was
saying.
the-
Don't even,
that one
don't even
actual
try me
number
right
one.
now.
Yeah, that was actually #1. Though.
Yeah, but nobody's
just-
okay.
every
what,
movie
what
that's come
league are
out-
you guys talking about? What league are you guys talking about?
It doesn't matter. No.
What league? No, it doesn't matter. What league
But
are
I'm
you guys
saying,
talking about?
the analogy and comparison you make has no relevance to us talking about this league because we never
Yeah, because
said
nobody knows what this is.
we never
That's
said.
why we're trying to talk about it so we can bring light to
nobody
it.
said it
Okay,
was,
fine.
all.
Maybe it's just I don't understand what the hell is going on. The whole time I was like,
We haven't talked since then though. We've
it's true. Maybe I'm just getting.
yeah. You're just like, oh, why am I not involved?
No,
why have
Bro, has FOMO. He has FOMO and he's here.
I fully know why I'm not involved. Okay.
No,
I
we're
love
just
you.
talking about it. That's all. We just haven't.
I'm
had
just
a
gonna
chance.
ask a listener right now. It's like comment down below if you knew what the fuck they were talking about because I sure did not.
It's the same thing as what we
fine.
talked about at the beginning, though. I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
It's fine. What are you talking about? Nosferatu?
No, I
going on
just barely
here?
learned about that movie now.
Well, yeah, because I'm giving
And
you
then
the
I always
synopsis.
saw-
Well, anyways, since we're done with Asian basketball tournaments, let's talk about Batman because Moose can talk about
No,
Batman.
I don't want to talk about Batman right now. It's fucking delayed. Okay, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
2027.
That's fucked.
You guys have no idea. That's so
fucked.
it's so frustrating to the point where I was just done. I'm like, I just can't.
Yeah, I see so many
can't.
homies post that and say, "Yeah, don't talk to me for the next year."
I mean, like anybody that loves
gonna talk about it.
loves the movie, right? I'm gonna talk about it anyway, okay? Because people need to hear this about fucking. I'm the Batman of the city, bro. Okay, Damn. Well,
You and the 4 other guys.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
one of the
here.
many, and they're not talking about it.
Eurovampus. Eurovampus.
Excuse me?
Eurovampus.
Guys, okay. This is the last episode I'm on to.
Just kidding.
I don't even want to talk about it because you guys don't even love me no more. Damn.
I kind of feel offended now. Sidebar. Tyler the Creator made a comment saying people need to not do podcasts anymore. So now I kind of feel attacked. I'm like, fuck. I love you, Tyler.
Whoa.
You said that. I said, fuck.
No, and the podcast space isn't for everyone. I mean, for the last 3 weeks that we've been off, I'm like, damn, I don't really like this shit anymore. I'm very honest right now. Like I'm like and once again, it's a switch. It's a switch in my head when I sit in the chair. I'm like, camera's on, cool, I can do it.
We're having fun.
You know, and then, but then it's also to me, I'm very analytical. Like,
Fair enough.
why are people not watching the episodes when
people don't like us as much as they say they do.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And
I get it.
And so the whole last month I've been, whatever, just been chilling, doing our thing. I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know what? I can figure out to do something else. I can take this now and what we've learned over the last year and a half, utilize the people we've met, engage in collaboration, figure it out from there again.
Collaboration.
It's been 7 years since we started Worry About Nothing. That came up, it got posted on my thing. And
That's
I was
so
like,
crazy.
And to really think about it, I was like, man, we've come a long way since the beginning, though.
Moose, do you shave your legs, bro?
He does.
No, I just
He's very
I'm a hairless
aerodynamic.
cat.
He's very aerodynamic.
I'm a hairless cat, bro. I just don't grow hair on my.
He has
on my
one
arms
chest
and my
hair.
legs, and my chest is bare.
He has one, but he has
I
one.
don't have any chest hair either. That's crazy.
Yeah,
what
bro.
the fuck? Bro?
It's crazy.
You have no.
Yeah,
What
like
the
girls
fuck?
grow more leg hair than I do. Like I've never even touched my leg hair ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
No.
People are like that all the time. I'm like, yeah, it's what I'm born with.
I'm all right.
This is just what I am. But fuck, man.
But yes, I even saw I sat down with Amy and I talked to her about it. I was like, hey, like, I don't enjoy doing the podcast right now, and I don't know if it's me just like paying attention to the analytics, and that's why I'm not liking. Because I enjoy doing it when I'm here, just talking with the guests and like engaging in conversation.
It's like
but
the aftermath and the preparation. Yeah.
it's like once again, who's doing all the work?
Yeah, 100%.
Right? It's like you guys show up and do the podcast, and that's great. That's what I asked for you guys to do. But then you guys don't have to worry about the analytics at the end of the day. You guys don't have to worry.
Well,
No, you guys
we
can,
do, but we do.
but also you guys can, but you guys don't have to.
Yeah.
Right? It's because at the end of the day, you guys can wake up and be like, you know what? I can leave. I don't get that opportunity because
Wait, we could leave.
yeah, you can leave. You can leave.
Yo.
I was literally gonna text.
All right, this looks like
I
it's
was
the
gonna
last
text-
episode. We won't see you next year. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but
I was literally gonna text Moose last week. I was like, hey, bro, I know that the podcast isn't where we're at, where we thought it would be, right?
Okay.
And I was like, how do you feel about not doing this anymore? P, because me and P can do this
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. We can just still do this, but I know you've enjoyed your time. I even told Amy, I was like, he probably enjoying the hell out of his time right now.
Well, it's not. I'm gonna be honest. Like I tell everybody when I talk about the podcast, it's like I'm just a cast member. I'm here to do the job, sit in the chair,
Well,
be
they did
cute,
say
talk
that, yeah.
talk my shit. I'm very entertaining. But like I enjoy being on the pod, but then also it's not on the list of like long term. Like this is what I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I don't think this was.
And
I don't think this was
it
for any of
never
us.
was
And
the
I get
goal.
it. Yeah. Like I know that was for
We
all of us.
did.
And
We did 2 years work in 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Think about it like that. So
Yeah.
we're technically in our 3rd year right now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like I have stuff on the internet that people can find of me now forever.
It's so crazy
of
to
me
think
saying
about that.
terrible things
Yeah.
and great things.
And
I've said
I
a lot
hope
of
they
terrible
listen.
things.
yeah, honestly.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm I feel like a bit of a sociopath because I don't. It's easy for me to kind of let go of things if I know it's not for me. Which I'm not. I'm like I love sitting here talking to you guys, doing our thing, kind of building this
sounds
family
like a
that we
breakup.
built. But it does feel like a breakup. This is kind of crazy. This is kind of cathartic in a weird way. But it's if you were to ask me, I'd be like, yeah, you guys do your thing. It's fine. Like, I don't think anybody would really care if I
I think
popped out and
I
like,
think
nobody saw
people-
me anymore.
I think people would care.
I don't.
I really don't think.
I think people would care.
I don't think people would care.
I think viewership would drop even lower than it already has for us.
I really like. It would be. It's nice when people say that. It's like, yeah, of course, but like you guys are really great at what you guys do. It actually benefits like the lives that you guys have.
No, we
like,
need your quirkiness though.
I know that's the only reason why I'm here.
We need your quirkiness. That's one thing for sure.
Guy, son.
That's one thing for sure.
I know, like I'm not saying I don't benefit the group, and I wouldn't be here if I didn't have any type of benefit. But at the same time, it's like, where is the longevity in it with me? You know, unless we were able to kind of like score something. But I don't know. I just and I just feel like you would be able to live on without me.
I think also we kind of went into this blind.
Yeah, we did.
And once again, we had intentions of doing. The original goal was to get exposure for clothing brand and for our faces to be out there and this, that, and the third. And it became bigger than us. And I think we kind of lost track in translation of like, what is our goal now? Like, what are we trying to fulfill at this point? Like, what are we actually trying to do? Yeah. Now, granted, one thing that we've always hit on is grow a community. And I think we've done that.
We do,
okay?
Yeah.
So we do have a community behind us. Whether it's 100 people, 500 people, whatever it is, we have a community of creatives that we have built relationships with. When we need screen printing done, if we need an event done, if we need a venue done.
If we need fish. That's been my craziest plug.
Shout out Spaz.
Toro, dude.
Wait,
I seen the messages.
We got Toro,
crazy. Yeah,
dude,
they did.
From Spaz.
I saw the messages.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah.
Spaz?
Matt,
she's
Matt's been, she's a
duh.
seafood
Yeah,
monger, remember?
Yeah.
That's how she does it. Yeah.
But no, it was so funny because me and Matt were sitting there and he's like, been eating salmon. I'm like, bro, you want like Old Toro or something?
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I would love to. So I was going to order some for him for Christmas, but that shit's like
$100. Yeah.
No, it's like fucking $60 or $69.99 for 4 ounces.
That's what I'm saying. $100 for a pound.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's
not even a pound. That's 4 ounces.
Yeah, that's not even.
But I'm saying that's $200
like, yeah,
for a
$200
pound.
bucks.
Yeah.
For
I was like,
well,
how much is an ounce?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's a couple slices, bro. Honestly,
yeah. And
4 ounces is a couple slices.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use the podcast. I'm gonna hit her up because I know that she said to hit her up anytime, and I was like, I'm gonna hit her up and see. She got back to me, and it was dude. This shit was so funny. Last Friday, I wasn't even expecting to go pick up some fish or anything. I was at work, and then Amy's like, or I'm like looking at my phone. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, hey, you guys can buy this fillet. I'll get it to you guys. And then boom,
so crazy.
I made Amy go pick that shit up. We fucking ate Toro that night, and I was like, yes,
done. Dude.
So like to our point, right? I think we grew a community.
We did.
People that actually do fuck with us. Now, granted, there's some that may say or act like they do, which is okay. Once again, you do whatever you do behind closed doors. I don't really care. You talk my name, whatever. You don't have, whatever.
Yeah,
our name. But I think we kind of. It's that point where Tay has said, like, maybe we have almost outgrown this because we've done that the most that we can do with this podcast. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, I love to get to know more people and meet more people and make more connections and grow a bigger community. Mm-hmm. So that just goes into, like, what we're willing to do for that to happen.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it benefits everyone.
Yeah.
You know, it benefits us in a way where we're building the community, also gaining knowledge and building the connection that we need to. And then it's giving other people, I don't know what kind of exposure they're getting from here, but they're getting some type of exposure, and whatever it may be, it's people are wanting to come back.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
And that's true. We've actually
I don't even know why people want to come back.
Well, we're really fun to talk to. We've known this before we even did the podcast.
Dude, you're hilarious.
People just love hanging out.
You're hilarious. You're the funniest one out of all of us.
I know.
Yeah.
That's fucking right.
But then, it's true. I'll admit.
Here's the thing, and I'm also very smart.
It's zesty and everything nice. You know,
that's not a compliment.
I'm very cute. But here's the thing.
Before you go on though, I forgot to send you a post.
What?
It was a guy.
You've been sending me hella posts.
I know, but you don't respond, so I don't care.
No, you don't respond to me. I thought we had to understand.
Tay doesn't respond to me either.
He doesn't respond to me, so I'm like,
I laugh at him at least. I
don't even laugh at that.
He doesn't give me nothing, bro. Like fucking asshole.
I only.
Well, actually, you respond to the last couple ones I've sent you.
Yeah. No, but there was one I forgot to send you, but it was like when your homeboy says he's zesty. And then
I think he said that to me.
I think I might have.
No, you did send it to me
because he didn't respond to it because he just ignored me.
No, it was funny. No, I didn't. I watched all of them.
See?
No, he's making me look at be the bad guy because I send him posts and he doesn't say anything, but I know that he sees it, and I'm like, okay, cool. But then I don't respond because he doesn't respond to me. I was like, okay, we're gonna be fine.
This is not a. What do you guys?
This is what he does to me. But
you're zesty.
The last one I sent to Tay was, females love seafood, but when I plot this shrimp, it's a problem. That shit was
Oh,
guts.
and
Damn.
craziest thing too, I'm getting a fucking sushi chef for my housewarming.
Really?
So that's why I can't wait until we.
Oh,
go.
Jimmy's?
Because yeah,
Dude, that
The
shit was-
Miyazaki's, he was the Miyazaki's sous chef.
No, his cousin is.
Well,
So I know his cousin.
no,
but
He was at Miyazaki. The guy you posted.
he assisted with the menu at Miyazaki. He was Sapa's sushi chef for 15 years.
Bro, I
for
promise
real?
you.
No,
went-
I know their family.
But I went to the bar. I had
No,
a-
we was there. I'm not saying he wasn't there, but he didn't work there as a full-time employee. He was
Okay.
helping with
all I'm saying is he
Yeah.
was there with the head chef
Yeah.
that was cutting sushi at
his
the
cousin.
bar.
His cousin is the head chef.
Yeah, he
So-
was there with me. Like I was there with my ex eating sushi, and me and him are having a full-on
Yeah.
conversation. The guy that posted, I swear to God.
No. And I'm not saying. I'm saying he was there, and when he was working with them for a little bit by helping
Sapa
with their
so bad,
menu.
actually.
But he was a sushi chef for 15 years at Sapa, and then he's at the hand roll place downtown now.
Can we actually go to Sapa for
Okay.
a team dinner?
For a team
Sapa's
dinner?
great. Sapa's fucking.
Yeah, I
fire.
don't know why. Hey Matt, can we get? Is your kitchen big enough for us? Matt,
We'll just
Sapa?
go to H Mart and get a shit ton of fish.
No, we just hit it with Spaz and just get
Spaz.
Get whatever fish you want.
And then she can come just eat with
yeah,
us
she can
too.
eat with us too.
And then we
Okay.
can just DJ. And it's like, oh wait, it's like a little pop-up sushi spotlight
I
type
like
shit.
that.
Type beat. I'll make sure.
Okay. Let me get to my point
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we get too crazy.
Okay.
But here's the thing. I think the tastemakers, the brand builders, the entrepreneurs, like the guys that we have on the podcast, they're privy to these kind of things. They get it. They get it. Guys creating something. And then when
Yeah.
they jump on and they come here, they're like, oh, you guys are actually really cool. So it's like they're open to coming here, but once they come here, they enjoy talking to us. So they're very willing to kind of come out and like have a good time. And then plus we're very much praised by the community that we've created, and it feels really good. And I think that's very valuable. But then
You're praised.
you guys are more praised than I am.
Yeah, but then
You guys are the most praised.
You are also praised. People fucking love you.
no, he's the least amount. Everyone
Yeah.
misses Boo Boo.
Everybody
Yeah.
misses
So he's number
Boo Boo.
one right now.
I miss Boo Boo.
And then
It's
you're
you
probably
guys.
two.
That's so false.
No, it's Cap Tate.
I
No,
feel
you're
so.
two. You're
I-
two.
I feel
Everyone
like
has
I'm like a
nice things to
solid
say
number
about
3.
you. No, everyone has nice things to say about you. I've
But
never heard anyone say.
but
negative
everybody
shit.
goes up to you
Yeah.
and goes, "We love what you're doing, man."
Because they
Community.
can't go up to you because they're scared you're 6'2".
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know what that means. I'm
I
not
don't-
6'2".
It's the sexual
People-
advances, isn't it?
People love to. Or
Hey, stop
people
spreading the
love
rumors. You're
him,
spreading your
okay?
own rumors at this point.
People love P. I'm very surprised that you guys think that he's like not getting the love.
No. He gets the love
Yeah, I
that he
know that.
gets, but also
I
he
know.
gets the most hate out of everyone because he's always out. We're trying to.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
true.
There's a
I
scale.
do-
There's a
yeah,
scale
I
out
do
there,
get-
right?
I do-
And so
I don't,
Yeah.
and honestly, I don't see the hate. I
don't
hear it, but
Yeah,
I don't.
see,
I don't
it's
see
out
it.
there.
what is out there?
Yeah.
Dude, I get hate too.
Who?
I don't know. They're out
yeah.
there.
The only one that
Nah.
dislikes you doing this is Maddie.
Yeah, actually, might be true.
I don't, like, Bruce, I don't think I can name somebody unless it's a dark history that you have with the person.
Unless it's another Batman out there that's saying he's not the real Batman.
No.
And then, but I don't know.
There's a couple penguins out there, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
they're just going, out there, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the public, right? The consumer base, the people that like just that indulge in content. There's so much stuff for people to enjoy that it's like it's not. It's hard. I know for a fact, like local guys doing something, it's hard for the masses to kind of really jump on and cling to it unless we like. And we have had people that are like, "Dude, I really fuck with your podcast. I listen to it
Yeah.
more than any other podcast." And also, as like a consumer, I get it. Like, there's way too much, and you can only really dedicate your time to certain things, and or maybe like only a handful of things at a time. So it's like it makes sense that the viewership isn't there because the masses haven't clinged on and grabbed to it yet, especially for local guys doing stuff.
And then ultimately, is it ever going to be to that point? And is it
don't
worth
know.
us still? But see, and so now we are taking the gamble.
Well, that's why we're here. That's why we're having
here.
these conversations.
That's why
Yeah.
we're trying to see where we're at as a collective because once one of you guys drop out, we're gone. You know what I mean? Like if P decides like, hey, I'm gonna take this music shit for real and I want to really focus in on it, then it's over. Or if you're like really like, hey,
But I think if I were to do that, I think I would just utilize us to like to grow in that sense.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't think I would need to take time away necessarily.
but we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
And that's why I've opened up the door to being okay with it because once I'm gone, this
Well,
is
it's
gone
over.
too.
Yeah, it's
you know,
over.
that's like
you and Amy are the ones that make the decision. Honestly,
we just push play.
I know. But I'm saying that you guys are the ones that make the decision.
Hey, you
for
press
sure.
play and you render the videos. Okay.
But I think
let's go into it then. Let's go into what our goal is this year. Let's do individual goals, what we want from the podcast, and then we'll go into a group collective where we need to talk about our goal for the podcast this year.
Well, for me, I think that we've always wanted to do this, and I think we just have to get a little more creative with what we're doing, whether it's skits, whether it's making clips of the guests that we have on the certain things that they do, whether they're a DJ, an artist, a baker, a restaurant owner, an entrepreneur, like somehow enticing our community, our fans, our crowd, whatever it may be, to want to engage, because we don't get much engagement, bro. We don't. We really don't.
On Instagram, we get fucking hella engagement.
But I'm saying that like YouTube, Instagram is not getting us paid. I love you guys, but Instagram's not getting us paid.
I don't really like you guys too much.
But YouTube, we get comments from people that know the guests, and I love that. But like, like I said, and once again, this is probably my fault as well. But like, I have to get more on the profile and make polls and engagements. What would you like to hear? What would you like to talk about? Like, you know what I mean? I just feel like we have to. We're doing kind of the bare minimum, in a sense, for this to work. In a sense, not to say that the work that you're doing is.
Oh no, I know what I'm doing.
You get what I'm saying?
I know what I'm doing. And we've talked about this. We've had discussions where we do need engagement on the social media.
Yeah,
and
that's all it is.
I try. I go out there, post videos. I go and like comment on stuff. I go like shit. Like I try to when I'm there.
Yeah.
But if I'm not there, then I'm like, but then it's dead. And so
like I said,
who's out there responding to things? Who's out there getting in DMs? And that's why we have a team. And Amy will be like, hey, did you see that? And then she's like, can you respond? I'll be like, okay, I go respond. Yeah. But we do have a team, and we've discussed this where it's not just one man when it comes to the social media. And that's why everyone has logins, right?
True.
So
everyone
could go on there, like, comment, and, whatever it may be.
I just don't want, once again, I think there just has to be clear. We haven't really clearly set the boundaries for us on what can be said, what can be asked, what can be done on our page. You know what I mean? We kind of just...
As long as, the way I look at it, as long as it's a very vague and not crossing border, questions or comments or whatever, where
like saying "fuck you" to somebody.
Did you have sexual relations with that woman?
And it's like him posting on his posting on his ex's fucking thing. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing,
dude? You did that on the off the menu pod.
He's like, I know.
You look great. Who's sending this?
But it's like
everybody else is married,
and we should look into that this year. With P. Having the time that you do, you should be on our Instagram engaging and then pushing them towards the YouTube. I post on every single one that we have. Yeah. I try to, I build the reels, I do whatever. But also, it's very time consuming because when I was doing the reels, when I'm doing the reels, I don't have a timestamp of the conversation, so I have to go back and re-listen and
Yeah, we could be better about that.
And then that's where now I talked about this before. Is where we're going to bring some professionalism into it. In a way, it's not going to take away from us doing what we do, but to build the clips and reels, we can't have over talking. We can't have people, us mansplaining things, because there are parts of the conversation where like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go clip that, but it's like 5 seconds, like, yeah, I do this, and then it's rough, like us, like, oh, okay, and then it's like, fuck. Now it's like. And then it happens a lot, though.
I mean, I do too.
No, all of us do it. All of us do it. And we just have to learn or understand there's a time and place for it. If we are trying to build the YouTube and Instagram in a way where it's just a well-oiled machine, we have to understand that the conversation is like, okay, P will ask this question, that's a clip. Or you will ask this question, that's a clip. Right? And then the thing that makes our podcast fun also is that we can engage in so many different topics. Right? And we just have to know when to pull away from the topic so that we can let them speak and then and then the engagement builds off of that.
Yes. I think you guys made me like the gears turn a little bit. But I honestly don't think we need to reinvent the wheel here. I think what we have is is solid.
Yeah.
Like,
I never said that.
Not like just not adding too much.
We have the wheel. We just need the fucking rest of the car parts.
Yes, exactly.
That's all. I'm trying to build our skyline. That's
I think shorts, reels, TikTok, things that like short term. What's that? Form content is the best way to get people's attention.
And honestly, it is.
Not everybody listens to podcasts, And then there's like some guys that I've just flipped through on TikTok, something super fucking funny, and then you just like that's like, oh, I want to listen to that. And then at least we can gain a follower from there. Maybe they'll listen every so often. Maybe they'll listen like 4 episodes in a row, you know?
And
like things like that. Just getting those like little clickable things. But I think like what we have is solid. Just kind of getting those. But then also I think it's just like in the beginning, we were all fired up, right? We're all like, we can do this, this, and this. Like, why don't we do this? And we were doing through text. And I think, and sorry if this is a little too intimate within our actual group, but then it's
Phone calls.
like there was a lot of moments where somebody would have an idea or something, and then it would get misunderstood. And you guys know what I'm talking about. And then there would be like paragraphs of like a response of like, who's gonna do this? Like, why is it? And then it was like it would just be kind of come like a bigger problem than it was.
Convoluted.
So we have to kind of like not like all of us are, and especially we've been doing this for a year, so we kind of understand these kind of things. But when that's why kind of like I went back into the like, oh, I'm just a cast member kind of mindset, because I would say an idea, it'd become an argument, and then nothing would get solved, and I'll just be like, fuck, I'm not gonna give out any more ideas, especially when the workload wasn't added on to. It was just an idea for the actual pod. So I think in a sense of communication, this is like a very much a relationship. We're gonna have to communicate. We're gonna have to be able to like listen to one another, especially like for me too, 100%. And then like in order for this to work, especially like with like what P said, some of the boundaries we're not sure of where it lies, like, you know, interacting with like our viewers, people on Instagram, things like that. Like I think being able to communicate those, especially now that we've grown and become a lot more stronger, I think is just like listening to each other, empowering each other to make choices and ideas. And then like if we can't execute, it's like these are why we can't execute, but if we could figure out a way how, like let's do it. Like, you know, that's what I feel like a lot of times happens in many teams. It's like, especially in teams that I've been in at work, it's like, I'm like, fuck, she's not listening to the fucking things I say. Like, it doesn't matter what I fucking say. Like, she doesn't want to, she just thinks she's the fucking boss. Like these are the things I've told Maddie about, like, my fucking actual 9-to-5 job. And it's like, it's very much that with us. Like, we're a group, we're friends, we're fucking lovers. You know, we're fucking like,
I'm sorry?
We're a team. I fucking love you. Fuck you.
We're lovers?
Yeah, I fucking love you.
Like
Shut
lovers
up.
and friends?
Lovers and friends. Shut up. I'm explaining something. But it's like, we just, it's going to take that, I feel like, to get to the next level. Because what we have already, what we're doing on the pod, the people we have on the pod, the way we make people feel, I feel like it's all there. Just these fucking motherfuckers, we had to get into their freaking brains, man. And I only say this because we're an hour in, and you motherfuckers don't listen. And those who are, thank God for you. But Jesus Christ, like it's like that's how I feel, and I'm being very transparent and vulnerable about it. But I think that's the key right there.
Yeah, and then also a lot of it too, the turmoil and how we felt with each other throughout the year.
And it's natural. It's natural.
No, it is very natural, but it's because we're not conversating.
We're not.
We're not sharing those emotions. Because remember at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the year, I'm being told that I'm not more about nothing enough. What I'm coming up with, and then nobody was thinking about how I felt after that. And I was like, you know what? And then you also felt that later.
Yeah.
And then it also just like it's because we didn't express our emotion. I was literally telling Amy, it's like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Who's not more about nothing else? Let's see how they do then. Let's see how they do without me.
I was just say that's how I felt in general.
Yeah.
But you have your place. You know where your place is at.
Well, that's what I mean with we've had the communication, we've had feedback, but we haven't empowered each other.
Yeah.
We haven't been like,
I try to empower you.
I
don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I told P he can fucking go out there and make music and do all this shit, and then I tell you all the time, I support you a lot more than everyone else here because I know that you can do it.
I know, but here's the thing. I know.
But also, let's go back to this. Let's go back to this though, real quick. There was a point in time where we all fell out of love with it because of how much work it became.
It became a lot.
And that's where the turmoil started. Is when we started doing pop-ups every fucking week. And we were fucking at every event, and then you had to come with designs, and then it started diluting the creativity.
Yeah.
And and we weren't talking about it. We were just like, hey, where the fuck is this? Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is this? And then we were like, oh, okay, dude, how did they feel though? We never once said, fuck, I'm sorry, Moose, like I didn't mean for all that, and I hope like this doesn't get between us, because it was just on to the next one. Yeah. We never gotta sit down and really talk about it. Yeah. Right. Yeah. But then when the moment that you said, hey, it's like I'm gonna step back, I already knew. Because I felt the same way.
Yeah.
Right. And so.
And we're connected in that way.
Yeah.
Like all of us. Like we feel what's going on.
Yeah. Well, you feel him in a different way.
I fucking love you, man.
Yeah,
Shut
we
the fuck up.
We know.
Damn, he's out here talking shit. I'm pouring my heart out. Bro. My chest is fucking wide open, dog.
And then he's like, close it.
And this is like, why you got no hair on your legs, bro? You don't got grow hair?
I got so distracted because he kept playing with his leg, bro, and it was up. And I was like, you got no hair on your leg?
But
no,
this year will be better because I'm going into this year saying this is our last year doing the podcast. Whether or not it takes off or not, I will be fully engaged this year with guests, ourselves, events that we're doing. Okay. I'm not putting ourselves into any situation unless we fucking love what we're doing. In events that we have to attend or with the things are more about nothing, I want us to really sit back down and just fucking, okay, let's take our leap now. It's been 7 years since we've done this.
Yeah.
Since More About Nothing started, and that's the birth of it all, and so I want to go back to our roots, refigure it out. Whether you want to design, I need you to do something else, whether it has to do with clothing or shorts or whatever it may be, we will work with it and come up with an idea of how to bring it into existence. Right? Your short film, I'm buying all this stuff because in reality, like I know
we're gonna use it.
I'm gonna use it for us.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone else is. I don't care what views we get on. I just want to know that hey, we fucking did this short film together. With your take on it. You're the director. You created this shit. I'm just there.
Hell yes.
That's all. I want to be able to put this together with you.
I feel so fucking empowered right now. You feel that love?
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I got a new bat suit, dude.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I guess that's the thing I've been craving is like some type of not acknowledgement, just having like I guess it is acknowledgement. It's just like I'm fucking creative, let me be fucking creative.
Yeah.
Like it's so
we're all
hard.
creative. No, we're all creative, and the thing that when we're working as a group is that we don't get to be fucking creative.
We're all because we're all creative and we're like that's not what my creative mind is thinking.
And like I'm creative to the point where like I understand where I need to take a step back. And
me too. Yeah.
And that's the problem though is that we don't step forward. Right? We don't
Well,
voice.
we don't know how because we've been like there's been a lot of times where we feel like it's like with the idea that I had in mind, like I felt like kind of demeaned in that moment. But then at the same time, it's like I just kind of faded back into my own feelings, kind of thing. That's what
into your diary.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's my safe space. No one can judge me.
No, and then that's why this year Bruce is revealing the first page on the podcast.
No, dude, hell no.
It's like fuck P, but I love him.
I told Maddie about this. I was like, when I die, I think because we had a I forgot what kind of sparked the conversation, but she's like, if you died, like what would be like the special thing that you would give somebody? And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
My heart.
Fucking my beating heart. I was like, probably my sketchbooks. I'd probably like have all the sketchbooks I ever had, probably give it to somebody that can use it.
Give the P the one that it's all the dicks. We
I don't have a sketchbook full of dicks.
We know you do.
Is that super bad? Yeah, I was like thinking of the movie. I was like, what movie is that from? They were drawing crazy dicks.
The old S with the fucking dicks.
It was crazy.
He had the banana with the dick in it.
The Superman one was crazy.
The banana split
cave.
one, the chocolate fondue one is crazy. Yeah, that one was crazy.
But no, this year we're going to work on building this team. Like I said, whether or not this podcast takes off, we're going to focus this year on trying to build whatever it is that we have now into something else. We're planting the seeds.
Yeah.
We've been planting the seeds, but this year we're going to watch it grow, but we need to help it grow.
Yeah.
Right? It's already
Water
done.
it.
Yeah, we got to water. We got to maintain it. I think that's where we're at.
I think we all understand. It took me a while, but I think you guys have understood like what you kind of want to do with your creativity and what you kind of want to do in creativity at this point. You want to be behind the scenes. You want to do all those things behind camera, stuff like that. You don't really want to be in front of the camera type beat, right? You want to do things. I mean,
I don't mind being in front of the camera,
but I'm saying though, that's what
no one wants to see me. That's what it is. Do you guys want to watch me open Pokemon cards?
We need some feedback here. It's like, do you give a shit?
Yeah.
Do you guys I really don't think
I can
people
find
care.
someone prettier to be here.
I don't think that's the issue.
That's not the issue. Yeah.
No, but then there's like a quarrel that you guys have going on. That's making it that people are watching like, well, damn, I don't feel this love.
Okay, hold on. Like when you say good looking, it's like I don't
a female presence.
A female presence.
Oh, you want a female presence?
Yeah. Well, we've had
Damn.
people approach us about it, the topic of.
They want a girl in this?
No. Not
Okay.
saying, but the
want-
girls are open to being a host on the show.
Yeah. We have been approached to that.
So maybe that may be a maneuver. We can look.
Wait, who? Okay,
Well, we don't
sorry.
gotta say- we don't
We'll talk about it after.
I'm getting too
That
ahead
way
of
we don't.
myself.
That way we don't give a name out.
See,
That
nobody
way-
talks to me. Nobody tells me shit.
Well,
You
hold
were
on.
there. You were there, but you weren't listening.
Yeah.
My head's somewhere.
Yeah. See exactly.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
You're there, but never there.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
you're
know
Batman.
exactly who you are. Then
yeah.
I think.
Okay, you say it then. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Because I don't want to have any attachments to it until
Yeah,
we've
we
set
don't
in
wanna-
stone
yeah.
something that we can make that happen.
Okay. Cool.
But no, I like I said, this year I'm gonna take a different approach. I'm just gonna do what we got to do for the podcast. Blah blah blah. We have a whole year to figure this out. Hey, and for some reason, the podcast fucking takes off at the end of the year. We're making money on it. We'll keep it around. We'll keep it around.
I could use some money.
Right now, yeah, we can use some money. This people don't understand.
Please.
People have to understand the time that you have to invest in a podcast.
Time you have to invest in anything.
But the
Well, yeah,
podcast itself is a lot.
I mean, we've
Yeah.
spent like fucking how many hours doing this, bro?
Some hours.
How many episodes are there? 126?
126 of this one.
That's,
But then-
that's like 140 hours we spent on this bitch. 150
Not only just
hours.
that, some hours are 2, some hours are
Well, that's what I'm
3,
saying. I
you
say
know?
150. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
at least.
we're
maybe 200, maybe because of the
when you say it
vlogs.
like that, now it doesn't seem like we did a lot. That's like 5 days.
That's a lot, bro. That's binge watching a whole
Damn.
fucking series, bro. That's a lot.
I've only
You
been
know-
doing this shit for 5 days.
But we've only been doing it for a year. You know.
2 years in April though. We're already in our 2 years.
yeah, it's almost 2 years, bro.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
yeah.
But we did 2 years in 1 year, and then we took
Yeah.
we took the foot off the gas because we needed to. We took our break, and then this upcoming year we're gonna come at this stronger, and we'll see you guys in the new year. Say hello. Go attend P's events. I may be there. I may not.
He's gonna be there. I don't know why.
Well,
The camera's gonna be there. I know
He's
that
gotta
for
be
a fact.
there.
we're gonna figure that out.
gonna be
We're actually gonna see that, and maybe you guys will see that one posted live. His first event that he ever did, and you guys will get to see what he kind of does.
And then we'll maybe have a flyer from Moose. Maybe.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying you're
Making a
creative.
flyer
Yeah,
for
make
him.
a
Oh, yeah.
flyer, yeah.
Can you go draw a
Wait,
picture?
you want me to make a flyer?
draw
Okay.
a picture? Yeah, draw a picture of P. Maybe you should draw P's character.
Maybe you should just draw. Once again, I'm not telling you to do it if you don't want to do it. But I'm saying that if you want to
I
get
mean,
creative.
flyers are not my forte, but I can.
But you
No,
can,
just draw a
like making
picture of
characters.
P.
But like drawing characters is not your forte.
I can draw a character, but then also it's just like we'll see what happens.
I'm just
I don't know.
saying, bro. I'm just saying.
I only can make things from my mind, man.
and
Well-
that, go put it on a fucking paper.
We're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the amazing journey.
111.
I know we
That's
started
tight.
off strong and saying that we didn't want to fucking do this shit anymore. This is what happens, dude. We fucking just get into it.
Life is never linear, okay?
Happy New Year's. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show your mate. Play beautiful, play proper stupid.
Oh my